So I wanted to test how good is this OpenAI chatbot at writing code. And it's interesting. It's very interesting because what I said was, okay, I typed write a code in Matlab that given 3 random points, it will plot the triangle formed with these 3 points and also plot the incircle and circumcircle of this triangle. So it immediately goes and generates a code very quickly. And this is the code. So you pick your 3 random points, here's a triangle, plot it, and then of course it uses a function called incircle, which we don't have yet, and then it basically with this puts the angle from 0 to 2 pi, and then basically as your x, y, and then just plots the x, y for the in center, and then for the incircle, and then same thing with the circumcircle. It even added comments, which is pretty nice. So it's pretty straightforward, but we're still missing this function incircle. We don't know what that is, right? So the AI even tells me the function incircle is not built-in function in Matlab, but it's a function that you can implement yourself using the formulas. Okay, fine, great. So I ask it, this is me, okay, generate that incircle function that you wrote on the previous code. Boom, so it writes it. Here's an example of an incircle function that it can be used in the previous code. So now it's writing that function. Pretty neat. That's excellent. Now one minor detail here. This variable here, area, that's a built-in function in Matlab, so this will cause problems. So I tell the, so basically it has everything here, and then basically I tell the AI, hey, area is a built-in function in Matlab, and where the variable area is mentioned in this code, it will cause problems. Therefore, replace the variable area with area, and that will solve the problem. Do it. The AI responds, you're correct. Area is a built-in function in Matlab. To avoid naming conflicts and potential errors, we can replace this area with, say, triangle area, right? Here's your derivation. Boom, here's your derivation. There's still one more problem here with these dots here. So I say, hey, those 3 dots or whatever, then it tries to change it again. Anyway, it doesn't work, so I manually have to, this part didn't do correctly, so I had to manually remove these 3 dots from here, and that took care of the issue. However, I run the program, and there are still problems in how the circumcenter is calculated because the determinant here, the determinant functions here is not using a square matrix, some other issue, right? So I tell the code, the circumcenter is giving errors. The code even, the AI even apologizes. The way the circle is also giving errors. The problem is the formula sequence is not implemented correctly. Great. Here's another version of function that calculates the circumcenter correctly. So it updates, and now it's not using the determinant, now it's using more variables here, and it's calculating it some other way. They're still giving this error here, which I just manually remove those 3 dots. Great. Now, one final detail was that in the original code, all the way back here, in the original code here, when it plots all this stuff and it puts the hold on, okay, then it plots this other stuff. One minor thing is that it will plot with whatever scale, and if it just the scale, the axis will not have the same scale, right? And also, if you want to run this code all the time, then it will just plot triangles on top of triangles on top of triangles. So one last request to the AI, I said, okay, one final detail to it is to put axis equal after the plot is generated so that the axis has the same scale. Please do that with the original code. You're correct. Replies the AI. Adding axis equal for the plot is generated ensure the x-axis and y-axis have the same scale, making the plot more visually pleasing. Here is original code with that addition. So basically it adds axis equal, but it also adds hold off, which is pretty cool. So then I copy all that code generated. The only thing, so I copy it. The only thing I had to change, because the thing wouldn't change it for me, is to remove those 3 dots that were here. Once the code was done, I just basically copy and paste. I saved it as test, so I just run it, and then it gave me the plot of the 3 random points with an incircle and a circumcircle, and it even created the legend and everything. This code was created by AI, which is pretty, yes, there were mistakes. Yes, I pointed at the mistakes when I ran it. It fixed them. So you have the AI system doing the learning. So see, I'm just running the code multiple times here. So it is pretty good. Actually, it's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good.